Today, January 11th, 2025, is not an ordinary day. It is a divine appointment. God has spoken a prophetic word over this day, declaring it to be an unforgettable day of enduring blessings for you, the chosen one. This promise is not random. It is intricately woven into the fabric of your spiritual journey. Reflect on the magnitude of such a promise and what it means to be on the brink of something extraordinary. As the chosen one, you carry the weight of God's promises in your heart, and today is a reminder that He is faithful to fulfill them. Reflect on how this specific day has been set apart by God's design. How does knowing that He has ordained this day change your perspective as you move through it? Consider how His promises in the past have come to fruition, strengthening your faith for the blessings yet to come. The promise of today calls for preparation. Reflect on how you have readied your heart to receive what God has in store. As the chosen one, you are not a passive participant in this divine moment. You are an active co-laborer with God. How have your prayers, your acts of faith, and your perseverance contributed to this moment? Reflect on the role of preparation in positioning yourself to fully embrace the blessings of today. God's promises are deeply personal, tailored to your unique journey. Reflect on how today's blessings align with your spiritual growth and calling. As the chosen one, this is not just about receiving blessings, but about stepping into a deeper understanding of your purpose. How can you use today's promise to propel yourself into the next phase of your journey, confident that God's hand is guiding you? Finally, reflect on the excitement and joy that come with anticipation. Today is not just about what will happen, but about how it will deepen your relationship with God. As the chosen one, this day is an invitation to trust Him more, to celebrate His faithfulness, and to prepare your heart for the unexpected ways He will show up. Embrace this promise with an open heart and an expectant spirit. As the chosen one, today's blessings are a vivid reminder of God's perfect timing. It is not by accident that this day has been marked as unforgettable. His timing is purposeful, designed to align with His plans for your life and to reveal His glory in ways you could not have imagined. Reflect on how God's timing has shaped your journey thus far and how it prepares you to receive today's enduring blessings. Consider the moments of waiting that have brought you to this day. Reflect on the seasons when it felt like nothing was happening, yet behind the scenes, God was working on your behalf. As the chosen one, you have likely experienced the tension between patience and anticipation, learning that God's delays are not denials, they are preparations. How has this understanding deepened your trust in His timing? God's timing often reveals His wisdom. Reflect on how past blessings arrived at just the right moment, meeting needs you didn't even know you had, or opening doors you hadn't considered. As the chosen one, today's blessings are another testament to His ability to see the bigger picture, orchestrating events for your good. How does this perspective inspire you to embrace today with gratitude and faith? Consider how God's timing intersects with your personal growth. Each blessing comes when you are ready to receive and steward it well. Reflect on how you've grown in faith, character, and resilience, preparing you for today's breakthrough. As the chosen one, how have past challenges equipped you to handle the magnitude of what God is doing in your life today? Finally, reflect on how God's timing teaches you to live in a state of readiness. Today is a reminder that His blessings often come suddenly, requiring an open heart and a willing spirit to embrace them fully. As the chosen one, how can you cultivate a lifestyle of readiness, trusting that His timing is always perfect and His plans for you are good? God's timing is a gift, chosen one. Embrace today as a divine moment, a culmination of His perfect plans and a stepping stone to an even greater future. Trust that this day is not just about receiving blessings, but about aligning more closely with His purpose and timing in your life. As the chosen one, today's prophesied day of enduring blessings did not come without its share of challenges along the way. Every obstacle, every setback, and every test of your faith has been preparing you for this moment. Reflect on the lessons you've learned from those past challenges and how they have shaped your character, strengthened your spirit, and deepened your relationship with God. Consider the trials that seemed insurmountable at the time. Perhaps there were moments when you felt alone, when prayers felt unanswered, or when doubt crept in. As the chosen one, those experiences were not wasted. Reflect on how God used those moments to teach you resilience, patience, and trust. What did you learn about His faithfulness during those times? How did those challenges mold you into the person you are today? Reflect on the ways you've grown through adversity. Challenges often reveal strengths we didn't know we had and highlight areas where we need to rely more fully on God. As the chosen one, how have you seen yourself transform through the trials you faced? Have you developed greater compassion, wisdom, or a deeper sense of purpose? These qualities are part of the foundation that enables you to fully embrace today's blessings. Adversity also teaches us to value blessings more deeply. Reflect on how the hardships you've endured have given you a greater appreciation for God's provision. As the chosen one, today's blessings are not just a reward, they are a testament to the perseverance and faith that have carried you through difficult times. How can you use this perspective to approach today's breakthrough with gratitude and humility? Consider how your challenges have strengthened your relationship with God. In moments of struggle, you may have turned to Him more fervently, seeking comfort, guidance, and strength. Reflect on how those moments of connection have deepened your faith and solidified your trust in His plans. As the chosen one, how has your relationship with God grown stronger through the trials you faced? Finally, reflect on how the lessons from your challenges equip you to help others. Your journey as the chosen one is not just for your own growth. It is a testimony that can inspire and uplift others who are facing their own battles. How can you use the wisdom and resilience you've gained to encourage those around you? Today's blessings are a reminder that God's faithfulness is not only for you, but for those who are impacted by your journey. The lessons from past challenges are a gift, chosen one. They have prepared you for this moment and equipped you to step into your purpose with strength and confidence. Embrace today's blessings as a continuation of God's work in your life, and let the lessons you've learned guide you as you move forward. As the chosen one, today's enduring blessings call for a heart full of gratitude. Gratitude is more than a polite response. It is a powerful spiritual practice that aligns your heart with God's will and opens the door for even greater blessings. Reflecting on gratitude today allows you to fully appreciate the magnitude of what God is doing in your life and to respond in a way that honors Him. Begin by reflecting on the things you are grateful for right now. Today's blessings are the culmination of countless moments of grace, provision, and guidance. As the chosen one, take a moment to list the ways God has been faithful to you. How has His love shown up in your life, both in big moments and in the small, quiet ways that often go unnoticed? Let this reflection fill your heart with joy and appreciation. Gratitude also transforms your perspective. As the chosen one, you have likely faced challenges and obstacles that could have left you feeling discouraged. Reflect on how choosing gratitude has shifted your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. How has this practice changed the way you view your journey and prepared you to embrace today's blessings with an open heart? Consider how gratitude impacts your relationship with God. When you express thanks, you are acknowledging His sovereignty and goodness. As the chosen one, how do you communicate your gratitude to Him? Is it through prayer, worship, or acts of service? Reflect on how these expressions deepen your connection with Him and bring you closer to understanding His heart. Gratitude also inspires generosity. Reflect on how today's blessings can be used not only for your own benefit, but to bless others. As the chosen one, your gratitude can overflow into acts of kindness, encouragement, and support for those around you. How can you use what you've received to uplift others and reflect God's love? Finally, reflect on how gratitude prepares you for the future. Today's blessings are not just about the present moment. They are part of a larger journey that God is orchestrating in your life. As the chosen one, how does practicing gratitude strengthen your faith for what lies ahead? How does it remind you that God's goodness is constant, even as circumstances change? Gratitude is a powerful force, chosen one. It shifts your focus, strengthens your faith, and aligns your heart with God's purposes. Embrace it today as you receive His enduring blessings and let it guide you into a deeper appreciation of His presence in your life. Through gratitude, you honor the one who has given you so much and prepare your heart to receive even more of His love and grace. As the chosen one, today's unforgettable blessings are not just meant for you. They are meant to be shared. The beauty of God's blessings lies in their ability to ripple outward, touching lives and inspiring others to seek His grace. Reflecting on how to share your journey allows you to turn today's breakthrough into a powerful testimony that uplifts those around you and glorifies God. Begin by reflecting on the people in your life who have supported you, who has walked alongside you during moments of challenge, offering encouragement and prayer. As the chosen one, today is an opportunity to honor those relationships by sharing the joy of your blessings with them. How can you express gratitude to those who have been part of your journey? Consider the ways you can celebrate together, turning today into a communal moment of praise. Sharing your journey requires vulnerability. Reflect on the courage it takes to share both the struggles and the triumphs of your path. As the chosen one, your transparency allows others to see the full scope of God's work in your life, not just the blessings, but also the challenges that prepared you for them. How can you share your story in a way that resonates with others, showing them that God's faithfulness extends to every aspect of life? Consider the platforms you have for sharing your journey. Whether it's through personal conversations, social media, or public speaking, reflect on how you can use your voice to inspire and encourage. As the chosen one, your story is a light that can guide others toward hope and faith. How can you tailor your message to reach different audiences, ensuring that the impact of today's blessings is as far-reaching as possible? Sharing your journey also involves listening. Reflect on how today's blessings might open doors for meaningful conversations with others. As the chosen one, your story may prompt others to share their own struggles or seek guidance in their faith journey. How can you create a space where people feel seen, heard, and encouraged? Reflect on the balance between sharing your story and offering support to those who need it. Finally, consider how sharing your journey strengthens your faith. Reflecting on God's blessings and articulating them to others reinforces your gratitude and deepens your understanding of His work in your life. As the chosen one, sharing your story is not just an act of giving. It is also a way to grow spiritually, solidifying your trust in God's continued faithfulness. Sharing your journey is a sacred responsibility, chosen one. Embrace it as an opportunity to glorify God, uplift others, and deepen your own faith. Through your words and actions, you can turn today's blessings into a lasting testimony that inspires and transforms lives. As the chosen one, today's blessings are a reminder of the importance of maintaining a strong spiritual foundation. Blessings, no matter how extraordinary, are only the beginning. To sustain them and continue growing, you must build on the solid ground of faith, discipline, and an intimate relationship with God. Reflecting on how to strengthen your spiritual foundations ensures that today's breakthroughs lead to lasting transformation. Begin by reflecting on the practices that have sustained you thus far. As the chosen one, what spiritual disciplines, such as prayer, worship, or scripture study, have been essential in your journey? How have these practices prepared you to receive today's blessings? Reflect on how you can deepen your commitment to these disciplines, ensuring that your foundation remains strong as you move forward. Consider the importance of consistency in your spiritual life. Today's blessings may fill you with excitement and gratitude, but sustaining that sense of connection requires daily dedication. Reflect on how you can create routines or habits that keep you anchored in God's presence. As the chosen one, how can you prioritize time with Him amidst the busyness of life, ensuring that your relationship remains the core of your journey? Strengthening your spiritual foundation also involves self-reflection. Reflect on the areas of your life where growth is still needed. Are there patterns of thought or behavior that could hinder you from fully embracing God's plans? As the chosen one, use today's blessings as an opportunity to examine these areas with honesty and grace. How can you invite God to continue refining you, shaping you into the person He has called you to be? Reflect on the role of community in strengthening your spiritual foundation. As the chosen one, you are not meant to walk this journey alone. Consider how your faith community, whether it's your church, small group, or close friends, has supported your growth. How can you deepen these relationships, leaning on others for encouragement and accountability? Reflect on how you can also contribute to their growth, creating a cycle of mutual support and spiritual nourishment. Finally, reflect on how strengthening your spiritual foundation equips you for future challenges and blessings. Today's breakthrough is part of a larger journey, and maintaining a strong connection with God ensures that you are prepared for whatever lies ahead. As the chosen one, how can you use today's blessings as motivation to invest in your spiritual growth, trusting that God's plans for you are even greater than what you've experienced so far? Strengthening your spiritual foundation is an ongoing process, chosen one. Embrace it as a way to honor today's blessings, deepen your relationship with God, and prepare yourself for the incredible future He has in store. Through your dedication and faith, you can turn today's moment of joy into a lifetime of spiritual abundance and purpose. As the chosen one, today's enduring blessings are a testament to God's extraordinary love and faithfulness in your life. But with such blessings comes a profound responsibility to walk in humility. Humility is the key to receiving blessings with grace and stewarding them with wisdom. It reminds you that all good things come from God, not from your own efforts, and it keeps your heart open to His continued guidance. Reflect on the nature of humility in your life. As the chosen one, how do you acknowledge God as the ultimate source of your success, favor, and breakthroughs? Reflect on the ways you've consciously credited Him for the blessings you've received. Today's blessings are not about your own strength. They are about His grace working through you. How can you ensure that your focus remains on glorifying Him rather than seeking recognition for yourself? Consider the role of humility in your relationships. Today's blessings may elevate you in the eyes of others, but as the chosen one, your role is not to stand above, but to walk beside. Reflect on how you can use this moment to strengthen connections, offer support, and encourage those around you. How can humility shape your interactions, ensuring that your blessings become a tool for uplifting others rather than creating distance? Humility also involves an awareness of your limitations. As the chosen one, God's blessings often come with opportunities and responsibilities that may feel overwhelming. Reflect on how humility allows you to rely on His strength rather than your own. How can you approach today's blessings with a heart that seeks His guidance, trusting that He will equip you for every challenge and calling that comes your way? Reflect on the relationship between humility and gratitude. A humble heart is one that recognizes the undeserved nature of God's blessings and responds with deep thankfulness. As the chosen one, how can you cultivate a spirit of gratitude that fuels your humility? Reflect on the specific ways you can express your thankfulness today, whether through prayer, acts of service, or sharing your testimony with others. Finally, consider how humility prepares you for future blessings. As the chosen one, maintaining a humble heart ensures that you remain open to God's continued work in your life. Reflect on how humility keeps you teachable, allowing you to grow and evolve as He reveals more of His purpose for you. How can you use today's blessings as a reminder to continually seek His wisdom and direction? Embracing humility is a powerful way to honor God's blessings, chosen one. It allows you to receive His gifts with grace, share them generously, and position yourself for even greater growth and impact. Walk in humility today, letting it shape your actions and attitudes, and trust that God's light will shine even brighter through your life. As the chosen one, today's blessings are not just a personal milestone. They are a testimony to God's faithfulness, meant to inspire and impact those around you. Your life is a living witness to His power and love, and the way you handle today's blessings has the potential to point others toward Him. Reflect on the profound impact your witness can have and how you can use this moment to glorify God and encourage others. Begin by reflecting on the people who are watching your journey, whether they are family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers. Your life as the chosen one speaks volumes about God's presence and work in the lives of those who follow Him. Reflect on how your actions, attitudes, and words today can serve as a witness to His goodness. What do you want others to see and learn about God through your story? Consider the specific ways you can share your witness. As the chosen one, your testimony doesn't have to be grand or formal. It can be as simple as a conversation, a social media post, or a heartfelt prayer of gratitude in the presence of others. Reflect on the platforms and opportunities you have to share what God has done for you. How can you communicate today's blessings in a way that inspires others to seek Him? Reflect on the challenges of being a witness. As the chosen one, you may face skepticism or criticism from those who don't understand or believe in God's work in your life. How can you respond to such reactions with grace and humility, using them as opportunities to demonstrate the transformative power of faith? Reflect on how your consistency and authenticity can overcome doubt and inspire trust in God's promises. Consider the ripple effect of your witness. As the chosen one, your testimony has the power to touch lives beyond what you can see. Reflect on how sharing today's blessings might encourage someone who is struggling, renew hope in someone who has lost faith, or spark curiosity in someone seeking truth. How can you approach your witness with the understanding that it is not about you, but about pointing others to God? Finally, reflect on how being a witness strengthens your own faith. Sharing your testimony requires you to articulate and reflect on God's work in your life, deepening your gratitude and trust in Him. As the chosen one, how can you use this process to reinforce your own spiritual growth, ensuring that today's blessings become a catalyst for even greater faith and commitment? The impact of your witness is profound, chosen one. Embrace it as a sacred opportunity to glorify God, inspire others, and deepen your own faith. Let today's blessings serve as a beacon of hope and a testament to His unending love and power, shining brightly through every word and action you take. As the chosen one, today's enduring blessings are more than a celebration. They are a call to renew your mission. Every blessing from God carries with it a responsibility to reflect His glory and fulfill His purpose. Today's breakthrough is not just a moment of joy, but an opportunity to refocus, realign, and recommit to the mission God has placed on your life. Begin by reflecting on the mission God has given you. What has He called you to do? As the chosen one, you may feel a clear sense of purpose, or you may still be discerning the specifics of His plan. Reflect on how today's blessings clarify or affirm that mission. How do these blessings equip you to move forward with greater confidence, strength, and focus? Consider how today's blessings inspire new goals and aspirations. As the chosen one, this moment is an invitation to dream bigger and step into new levels of faith and action. Reflect on the areas of your life or calling where God might be prompting you to expand or deepen your efforts. How can today's breakthrough serve as a launching pad for greater impact and purpose? Renewing your mission also involves surrendering to God's guidance. Reflect on how you can recommit to seeking His will above all else. As the chosen one, it's essential to stay rooted in prayer, seeking His direction as you move forward. How can you ensure that your decisions and actions remain aligned with His vision for your life? Consider ways to invite Him into every aspect of your mission, trusting His wisdom and timing. Reflect on the role of persistence in fulfilling your mission. Today's blessings may bring new challenges or responsibilities, requiring resilience and dedication. As the chosen one, how can you draw on the lessons you've learned from past struggles to stay steadfast in your commitment? Reflect on how God's faithfulness in your journey so far strengthens your resolve to persevere, no matter what lies ahead. Finally, consider how renewing your mission impacts others. As the chosen one, your purpose is not just for your benefit. It's meant to inspire, encourage, and uplift those around you. Reflect on how today's blessings can serve as a testimony to God's faithfulness, motivating others to pursue their own callings. How can you use this moment to build relationships, create opportunities, and share your vision with others, expanding the reach of your mission? Renewing your mission is a powerful act of faith, chosen one. Embrace this opportunity to recommit to God's purpose for your life, knowing that today's blessings are a sign of His trust in you. Move forward with courage, focus, and humility, ready to fulfill the calling He has placed on your heart. As the chosen one, today's unforgettable blessings mark the beginning of a new chapter in your journey. With this breakthrough comes the opportunity to look forward with hope, trusting that God's plans for your future are even greater than what you've experienced today. Hope is a vital part of your spiritual journey. It fuels your faith, sustains your spirit, and inspires you to keep moving forward, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Reflect on the source of your hope. As the chosen one, your hope is not based on circumstances or material success. It is rooted in God's character, His promises, and His unwavering faithfulness. Reflect on how today's blessings reaffirm His presence in your life. How does this affirmation strengthen your trust in His ability to guide you through both the joys and trials of the future? Consider the dreams and goals that today's blessings have reignited. As the chosen one, this is a moment to revisit the aspirations God has placed in your heart. Reflect on how today's events align with those dreams and how they open doors to new possibilities. What steps can you take to pursue these goals with renewed energy and determination, trusting that God is leading the way? Looking forward with hope also involves preparing for challenges. While today's blessings are a cause for celebration, life's journey is rarely without its obstacles. As the chosen one, reflect on how the lessons you've learned and the faith you've cultivated prepare you to face future difficulties with resilience and grace. How can you maintain your sense of hope, even in moments of uncertainty or struggle? Reflect on the role of community in sustaining hope. As the chosen one, you are surrounded by people who support, encourage, and walk with you on your journey. Consider how you can strengthen these connections, sharing your hopes and dreams with those who uplift you. How can your hope inspire others, creating a ripple effect that spreads encouragement and positivity to those around you? Finally, envision the legacy you want to build. Today's blessings are part of a larger story that God is writing through your life. As the chosen one, how can you ensure that your actions, decisions, and faith leave a lasting impact? Reflect on how you can use today's breakthrough as a foundation for a future filled with purpose, meaning, and alignment with God's will. Looking forward with hope is a choice, chosen one. It is a declaration of trust in God's promises and an embrace of the incredible future He has planned for you. Let today's blessings remind you that He is faithful, His plans are good, and the best is yet to come. Walk boldly into tomorrow with hope as your guide, knowing that you are never alone on this journey.